Alrighty, boys. Well, y'all see the title, y'all see the thumbnail. I'm kind of done. I've kind of had it up with making content over the past 4 years, and things went good. Things had their ups, had their downs, but everyone hits like a point in their life where they're kind of like, my mom passing was kind of a step back and kind of a realization. It was like, okay, well, I'm spending X amount a month to make content, make videos, and I was solely doing everything myself, filming, editing, obviously spending everything, and working as much as humanly possible to be able to afford and keep going and going and going. So what I've realized after 400 videos, probably hundreds and thousands of comments on my YouTube channel, and I met a lot of great people. I really have along the way, but do I want to keep making strictly only car content for a small group of people on this earth that only like one Mustangs, GTRs, or whatever, trucks, or whatever the case may be? And it's getting pretty toxic, let's just say the least. One, I'm going to say this. The only pretty much good people that I've met from YouTube is all the boys in Richmond, Derek, his whole squad down there. Those are probably, like, I want to say the main group of genuine people that I've actually met from doing social media. And that was like right in the beginning also. So I've known them for 4 years now. And you know who you are. Obviously, I'm so cool with you and I met you. But like 99 to 98% of a lot of the other content creators I've met, it's so much fakeness in this space, in this era of like filming and making content. I've always wanted to, you guys, if you watched me from the beginning, I got the C8 Corvette and I started to do a lot of collabs with people. I thought in the social media world, you would just want to film with everyone because you know what? Hey, he's got cool cars. Hey, so-and-so's got cool cars. Hey, you just want to get together and make some videos and fun content. It's really not like that. It really, really isn't. There's like this aura around when you're filming with other people. Let's just say they have more subs than you or you have a little less. It's almost like, I don't know, it's just kind of like, I've never had people be like that, but it's just a lot of fakeness, one. It's just a lot of hate and it's a lot of backstabbing, what I've noticed on social media. It's like you can meet with a guy at a track, cool as shit, and then it's like, all right, cool. And then I'm like, that guy was pretty cool to film with. Then like Joe, on the other hand, you hear from Joe that he was talking shit about you and saying your car's a piece of shit. So it's like, you know what? Is it worth it spending hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to make content, trying to level up? Because one, I'm going to say this. I've always wanted to become like a race car driver or something like that. That's like every car guy's probably dream. But instead of me becoming a race car driver, I bought a really cool simulator. So here's my simulator that I'm pretty in the process of building. I'm waiting on the seat. Actually should be here tomorrow. And my TV stand that I got, and I'm also got a VR set. So here's pretty much a small kind of what picture it's going to look like. I've also been filming that too. I was making a video on building my first ever racing simulator. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm all in like close to 9 G's from the sim and stuff. So it's kind of a lot. It's going to be a dope, sick ass setup. But yeah, boys, it just kind of doesn't seem fun. Like I've kind of lost my car vibe. Like it's such a nice day out and like I really don't even feel like taking the cars out. Like I really, really don't anymore. I like racing them. I like doing stuff like that or with strictly my friends. But like going to meets, going to car shows, doing that stuff anymore, it's for the birds. It's gone. I was like, I don't even want to go to a car show. I don't even want to do that stuff anymore. I want to focus on a lot of other things. And it's kind of crazy to say this because like things happen in life and I've made 400, I think I'm at like 411 videos on YouTube, somewhere around there. I know it was 400 plus, but like I've dedicated 4 years of my life in non-stop grinding every single week to make car content for you guys. And that's my biggest regret. I feel like I've done it all wrong. I just wish I made content revolving around myself and didn't solely make it strictly around cars because there's a lot of content creators around me that have been doing the same thing for years and years and years. And I'm too stupid to see that they haven't got anywhere with it. They really, really haven't. Unless you're crazy loaded or you can buy all the new stuff when it comes down. You get the clicks and the views for a few months and then it's like, it's off in the wind. So, boys, I think I'm going to change the channel name. Italian Stallion 410 might be dead. Not the channel itself. It might be more oriented to what I'm doing in life and things we have going on. Because what I just did, pretty much selling my GT500, I was able to buy a rental house with it and the house is paying itself off, and I'm making a little money each month. And I feel like that I just did would be more interesting and more cool, and a lot of people would actually want to watch that over me racing just a regular Mustang GT. That's just personally speaking, because the parts of life I'm at right now, I'm trying to invest in long term. And I would like to be in a better financial position when I'm 40 years old, so I don't have to work or go to a 9-to-5 for the rest of my life. That's my goal. I'm trying to set myself up young so I don't have to deal with this in the future. I'm like set, chilling, and I could just go to the gym, train every day, and maybe take the cars to a track and just have fun on my schedule and my terms, and not actually be so dedicated to like something else where it takes away the time of me doing other things that I really, really want to do. So yeah, boys, that's where I'm pretty much at. That's where my headspace is. That's what I'm feeling. And it's like, it's like when I sold the Shelby, it kind of made me realize, and me and Derek have talked about this a lot, it was like, I got so many DMs from like grown ass people saying, dude, you're an idiot. You should never sold the Shelby. I'm never watching your videos ever again. I'm like, brother, you are 50 years old. You like by his profile picture, you look 50, dog. You look 50, and you have the nerve to message someone that is half your age to tell them, oh, just because you sold a car, I'm not gonna watch you anymore, and then continue to say more shit. And I'm like, you know what? That was kind of it. That's like, and I'm not stopping doing my journey because of that individual person or what everyone else has to say, because I could clearly give two shits of what anyone has to say. But it just made me realize that's the type of people watching my videos. If I sell a car, they don't want to watch me anymore, or their whole perspective is changed on me just because of a car and with a little nameplate on it called Shelby. It's kind of crazy. I mean, people have such small brains in this world, and their minds are not very open. Like I do a lot of other stuff instead of just car stuff. I don't live and breathe in cars. Like I like, they're cool and all, like they're fun, but like I don't really care about it. I go mountain biking, go fishing, like I do a lot of other stuff. I train a lot. So it's just like, I have 100 other things I could film that people would say are cool as shit. Here's some actually clips of me mountain biking. If y'all want to actually see any bit of that, I'm actually pretty nasty in my opinion at mountain biking. I used to ride 24/7 when I was younger. Like that was my thing. Like downhill, speed, mountain bike trails, like that was me. But now it's just like I don't do that anymore. I'm more like obviously focused on cars, but your boy's about to get back into that too. So here's like a small clip of like, I guess me messing around on this wood course and all these whoops and stuff. Yeah, buddy. Woohoo! That was a good one. The point I'm trying to make is, boys, there's a lot more to life than just cars. And like, I feel like a lot of you guys that have watched me are genuinely good people, and I've met a lot of people on here. Like we went on the tour, we went on the road trips, and I met so many of you. And not one person had anything nasty to say to me in person, which is per usual. But like, it's just kind of crazy the way the world works. But I'm glad that one 50-year-old individual kind of like gave me a little eye opener. I'm like, you know what? Like, if you're going to be that much of a loser and like only think about that and like have the nerve to message someone, I'm like, you probably shouldn't be watching my videos or even doing it. So like, you know what? I don't even really care anymore. It's just, it is whatever. It is what it is, because, all great things will come to an end at some point in life. I don't care what anyone says. If you think you're going to own this car, or I'm going to own this car my whole life, you're absolutely insane, because when I kick the bucket, someone else is going to be out here dogging this car, beating the shit out of all of them. So it's like, what's the point? What is the point? You got to do what you want, enjoy life, have it while you have it. And I look at everything like a memory. The mini bike's a memory. This is a memory. That's a memory. That's a memory. And it's like, that's the way I look at things. So it's, I don't know. My brain operates a lot different from everyone else's from what I've noticed over my years. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at, boys. I think I'm done consistently trying to film car content, but I will say this. I did give you my word about going 8s with Apollo. So I am going to film a video when we go to the track. We're going to walk this car down from a 9-second car to an 8-second car, if it's possible. We're going to go from the biggest pulley to the smallest pulley, and I'm going to keep turning it up every single pass, and we're going to see what's going to happen with my motor or my transmission. If it blows, I really don't give a shit. I'll buy a new one, but I promised you guys that video, so we will do that. Alrighty, boys, you guys know I pretty much gave you the spiel. That's where my heart's at. That's where my mind's at. I'm just kind of done with the car content space. I do so much other cool stuff in my life, not even revolving around cars. If it's going to shoot, going different places, mountain biking, like going on trips, like we're always doing crazy shit, and like I'm always going out of my way to film car content. So that's kind of like where the fork is in the road, you know? For me to keep going out of my way to make car content, it's really not enjoyable anymore, because it's like pulling teeth, trying to get people to film with, do stuff with, and you know, it's just a lot of toxic people in the car space nowadays, and I feel like it's honestly truly killing the vibe. But if y'all still want a video from Chuck and I when we go racing, I can make that happen, because that is super easy. But like to post 2 videos a week dedicated to car content, it's simply not going to happen anymore. Like I said, I bought a racing sim. I showed you all that. That's some fun stuff we can do, and I can race with people online. Once the winter time gets here and it's absolutely shit nasty out, that's some like other fun stuff we could do. But yeah, boys, that is where it's at. Maybe I'll film some shooting videos, mountain biking videos, when we take the trucks out, real estate stuff. Like, it is absolutely endless video ideas when it's just not revolving cars. And you don't have to, I'm not getting the same exact viewers every time that are just dedicated to watching one car. And that's like the point I'm making. It's the toxic level. It's like when you sell one car, the amount of hate I got from selling one car was actually like absurd. And you know, it made me realize it's not worth it anymore. It's truly not, but content's gonna change. Everything's changing. My mind changed, heart changed. And yeah, boys, that is the fork in the road as of right now. For this channel and the staple, because a lot of you guys have been hitting me up, so I truly thank you guys for that. And yeah, things are going to change, and I will see you guys in the next one. Who knows what the next video is actually going to be? Probably my racing sim, maybe, if Fanotech ever wants to send me all my shit. But yeah, boys, other than that, I love you all. Road to 100K still. And yeah, Godspeed. I hope you guys stay blessed, stay healthy, stay fit, and yeah, that's pretty much all I got to say. Love y'all.